Okay, number 3. Consider the graph below. What is the equation of the line in slope-intercept form? And all answer choices appear in slope-intercept form, right? Y equals mx plus b. So if we can isolate our slope and isolate our intercept, then we'll know what the equation is, just like in the last one. So first thing is first, tell me where the line hits the y-axis. You're saying positive 7. It looks like it hits the y-axis at negative 8. Are you looking at number 7 right now? I'm sorry, number 3. Number 3, the line looks like it hits the axis at negative 8. Would you agree? It's okay. Okay, cool. No problem. Okay, so if it's hitting at negative 8 and you look at your answer choices, that means that right now the only two that are possible are B and D. They're the only ones that have an intercept of negative 8 because all of them are in the form y equals mx plus b. Now the difference between B and D, B has a slope of positive 1. D has a slope of positive 8. So what you have to do is you have to test. You have to test the slope. You're going to start at this point. You're going to start at negative 8. And then if a slope is 1, that means I have to go up 1 and over 1, and I should hit a corner I should hit the line again. So is that true or false? Starting at negative 8, if I go up 1 over 1, do I hit the line again? Actually, you do hit the line again. Look carefully. And you can use your cursor. The mouse, you could use your cursor. You could put it right there on negative 8. And if you just go up 1, not to the negative 6. If you go up to negative 7 and then you move 1 right on 1, where x is 1, you hit the line again. So that means that the slope is 1, which means, and they don't show you the 1 in the equation. They just show you, for letter B, they show you y equals x minus 8. Okay, so it's B. You could test it with 8. You could try going up 8 and right 1, but you know you're not going to get there. Because if you go all the way up 8 spots, that puts you at 0. And then if you go over to 1, the line is nowhere near there. Okay. No. It's y equals x minus 8, and that's B. Okay, so that's number 3. Now which one do you need? Number 9 or number 10? Okay, number 9 is on Classroom. Let's see where it is. Yeah, it's when you look at the classroom assignment, it's the last one on the left because there's two columns of videos. So it's the last one on the left. So if 9 is on classroom, then I'll do 10 with you now. Okay? Let's do number 10. So, so that was number 3. We'll do number 10. And then we have to call it a day because it's 3:19, okay? I have extended day at 3:30. So number 10, it says find the slope and y-intercept from the following graph of a linear equation, which is actually what we were just doing. Let's see what the answer choices are. Okay, they don't give you an equation, they just tell you slope and intercept. Now, intercept we've been doing. We've been starting these problems with it, right? Because I keep telling you, like, when there's an equation in this form, that this one is the y-intercept, and it's the one where the line hits the y-axis. So the intercept, and I guess I'll put it in the form of the actual assignment. What's the slope? What's the intercept? So take a look at the graph and tell me, where does the line hit the y-axis? It's kind of. Tell me where you see that the line hits the y-axis. What number? You see the red line where it hits the y-axis, Joshua? You still with me, Josh? Yeah, it hits it at +3. It hits it at +3, and unfortunately, well, you probably like this. The only answer choice, when you take a look at A, B, C, D, the only one that has a +3 intercept is actually A. So technically, if this was a test, you wouldn't even have to find the slope because you just found the intercept and it's A. The answer is A. But I'm a teacher and you're a student, so how do you find the slope? You're going to start here at 3, and you are going to count how many do you have to go up and how many do you have to go over before you get on the line again. And when I say on the line again, I mean how many up and how many over until you hit a corner on the graph. Well, if you start at 3, I would go up to 4, 5, 6, 7. I would stop at 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I would go 4 up. And how many over do you have to go? Well, according to the scale, I'm only going over 1. So that means that the slope is actually 4. And if you take a look at A, lo and behold, it says that the slope is 4. Okay?